Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the matchups for week 2. First, we're going to look at tight ends versus Gators bitches. I'm not quite sure exactly how this one's going to go. I mean, I'm trying really hard to... Yeah, it's not going to be that close. Gators bitches roll. Sorry, tight ends. You're going to go 0-2. I guess my predictions were wrong last week. Next, we're going to jump into the matchup between breast enlargement and Bruce Leroy. Looks to me like this is pretty closely contested. Evan did change his team's name, and I think that gives him a slight edge.
Yeah, that's right. Bow, sucker. Yeah. Bow down to your master. Yeah, coolie. Kiss my Converse.
Alright, next going into the matchup between the House That God Built and Team Gridiron Glory. Now, unfortunately, Team Gridiron Glory did not change their name, and I'm not quite sure that's going to help them this week. But there's a chance. I'm going to go ahead and give it with the House That God Built.
I'm in a difficult situation here. I mean, after all, you're nerds.
Next matchup is between New England Clam Chowder and the Teabaggers, also known as Fat Bastards. This week, last week I gave it to New England Clam Chowder and they let me down. This week, New England Clam Chowder is off to a bad start to begin the week, and unfortunately, I can already hear John and his crew singing. Alright, moving into the next matchup between the Opretards and Mr. Rogers Hood. Now, Opretards surprised me last week, but I don't think they're going to be able to pull the same thing off this week. This week I'm giving the edge to Mr. Rogers Hood.
How about some make-believe about musical instruments and hose? And I'll show you what's going to fit in that hole. It's in my pocket here.
Last matchup of the week is The Godfather at Boats and Hose. Now, I made mention last week about the fact that Christian may wish to have the team he had last year, and he actually pulled off the win. So I went back to the drawing board just a little bit, and then all of a sudden the Green Bay Packers went all Green Bay Packers on defense, and the Godfather's off to a quick lead, and I just don't see any chance for Boats and Hose to come back here. Godfathers are going to take this one and go 2-0.
It's not personal, son. It's strictly business.
That's it for week 2. See you at the end of it.